Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to show you some items today that we've sold recently in our eBay store for a profit. Some of these items I'll never pick up again. Some of these items are consistent sellers and we'll grab them all the time. If this is your first time to our channel, we are a family that goes to yard sales, thrift stores, wherever we can to find stuff that might end up in the landfill and turn it around and find new homes for it online. So let's get into this and show you the first item. So this first item is a Pittsburgh Penguins Hockey Talks bandana. This was a giveaway at a game that we went to last year for the Pittsburgh Penguins. It was a game where they focused on mental health, and this was one of the giveaways. This was a Steel City. It's a local clothing store. They did these bandanas for it. We ended up getting $12.99 for this. We had 3 of them. We kept one, and I think we might have sold 2, or we have another one that's available for sale. This next item is another autograph photo. In previous What Sold videos, we also had some other autograph photos. We were getting more and more back into selling autographs because that's what we originally sold before. So we sold a Just Incredible ECW photo. We didn't get much for this, but $6.99 plus shipping. This next item we picked up at Ross for about $2 in the clearance aisle. It was a New England Patriots beanie with gloves. We ended up getting $12 plus shipping. We picked this up last year towards the end of the season, and I really thought it was going to sell then, but we've sat on this for a while. We had it listed at like, I think $15.99 or $14. We took a best offer at $12, and it's heading to a new home. This next item we got from a family member for free. This was a Victoria's Secret medium rise Capris in black. We took a best offer, $20 plus shipping. We had these listed about $22. Super easy to go out, super easy to ship. They are light, and they don't take up much room in a package. So super happy with this. And we had 4 other pairs, which I think 2 other pairs will be in this video. If you guys already don't know, my wife does photography on the side. We had 2 cameras that we used previously when we first started out. Well, she got a new camera at a yard sale. I'll try to link the video in here. She got an amazing deal on it, so we sold our other 2 cameras. This is the second one it sold. This one had, I think, about 8,000 shutter clicks on it, which I didn't even know was a thing. We had it listed at about $600. We ended up taking a best offer, $575 plus shipping on this. These do sell really well. We probably got a little bit higher, or we got right around market value for this camera, especially with the accessories. So do not sleep on digital cameras, stuff like this. If you see them out there and people have them priced very fair, look them up, because a lot of these DSLR cameras do sell well. This next item is a super fun item for us. We had an Instapot that we were going to throw away, and I decided, you know what, when in doubt, part it out, like you hear all the time online. We parted this out, and we only have maybe 3 parts left. We sold the heating element plate, $15.01. We took a best offer on it. We started to wonder if we could buy an Instapot and actually part it out and make more money on it with a brand new one than what it actually costs just to go buy a brand new one. So maybe in the future I might do that as a video to see if we can actually make money selling a brand new Instapot by parting it out and making more money. So the big thing on that one is, if you have something that you could possibly throw away, you might be able to take pieces of it and actually make more money than you can selling it whole. The next thing we have going out is the Undertaker autographed 8x10 photo. This has the PSA COA with it. We had this listed, I think, at $229. We took a best offer at $200. So this one's heading out. This was honestly one of my favorite photos that I've had here, and I wish it didn't sell, but for $200, I'll take the money. This next item was in previous What Sold video. Also, this was the Heinz Field cup holder clips that they had. As we all know, Heinz Field changed its name to AccuSure Stadium. So guess what? They couldn't use the Heinz Field clips anymore. So we ended up picking up a bunch of these at a fairly decent price. We sold 4 here recently. I'll pop all 4 sold comps up on the screen. All different prices, ranging from $20 to $23 plus shipping. And they're easy ships. They weigh less than probably an ounce, but they ship at the 3-ounce rate. They fit in a nice small envelope, and it's a really cool piece of memorabilia from Heinz Field. I know I showed it before, but I have one sitting here right here on my desk. I'll let the camera zoom in. So it's really cool. They're not, like I said, not really big, but this will just slide right into the cup holder in the front. And you see the Heinz Field logo. They do have screws right here to hold it into the cup holder so people couldn't steal them from the stadiums. But could you imagine going around that stadium and taking 68,000 of these out to sell them? I wish we had all 68,000, but I don't think I'd have enough room for them all. They probably would take up a good amount of bins in our space. The theme of this video seems to be autograph photos. We sold a lot of 18 wrestling photos. We put this at auction because I had no idea what to really list this at. So I think we got the current market value for them. They were some of them a lot of unknown, not unknown, but not larger name wrestlers. It had Carmella, Hardy Brothers, Finn Balor. So we ended up getting $50 plus shipping by auction for these photos. So super happy with that. We might have lost a little bit, but probably not because we've sold some of the other photos for fairly decent money. Hats. We've been getting into more hats recently. We found this one, I think, for $1 somewhere. It's Ohio State women's adjustable hat. Nice hat. Thought it would sell quicker, but it didn't. But we ended up getting $5 plus shipping. Like I mentioned previously in this video, Victoria's Secret Capris. We sold a medium and a high rise to the same buyer. $18 plus shipping on both of those. So the buyer was happy with those and they went out. I think we still have a pair of gray medium rise Capris left. If you're interested in those, link is down below in our store. Go check them out. Like I said, brand new with tags, can't beat it, and 18 bucks, happy with that. Hey guys, if you made it this far already, please hit that thumbs up down below and also leave a comment. It helps out the channel so much when you guys comment and hit that thumbs up. Now back to the footage. These next two sales were a crazy sale for me too. We listed these, I think it's $4 and some cents each. These were the 2022-23 Pittsburgh Steelers magnetic schedules. Something you can stick on your fridge, on your file cabinet, wherever. This person bought 3 of them, $14.97 plus shipping. And we also sold 6 for $29.94 plus shipping. We had 9 of these total. 2 buyers came in and bought these up. Alafia Baby 2-in-1 shampoo and body wash, unscented. These came from Walmart clearance. We don't have much into them, maybe 50 cents or $1. We sold 2 of them for $6.48 plus shipping. I know I mentioned in previous videos we were done with Walmart. We do check the clearance every so often, but honestly, they have everything so high priced that we can't make any money on it. So now if we see something in clearance, we usually purchase it for ourselves. Maybe some of your Walmarts are a little bit different and you're able to pick up clearance items to sell, but ours has just been awful recently, and they have not really been adding anything new because nothing really has been moving off the shelf. Next up is a Rolling Rock Brewing Company horse figure. I'm almost 100% positive this is a bookend. It's in fairly decent shape. Had a couple nicks in it, chips, but for considering the age, it was in really good shape. $20 plus shipping. Now, the kicker to this was I paid $50 for this and the mechanical pencil erasers that were in a previous video that we sold for a good amount of money. I overpaid on this because I thought it would sell for a little bit better, not as much as 50 bucks, but the pencil erasers were really, really good buy. So I knew spending more on this to get the pencil erasers would make me more money. So super happy to see this go. It was actually a pretty heavy item. Luckily, it was a local ship and it did not cost over what I charged. Vintage Pittsburgh Steelers jersey. Franco Harris, this is a size large. It's a Rawlings jersey. It did have some wear on the numbers on the front and maybe the back. $18 plus shipping. We picked this up for, I think, $2. So super happy to see this go. We've had really, really good luck with vintage jerseys, and it's just been something that we'll pick up because they are easy to sell. And Pittsburgh Steelers stuff for us does really well with us living in Pittsburgh. We find a lot of this stuff, and we always have people reaching out to us for Steelers stuff. As I mentioned when this video started, there are some items that I will not pick up again. This is one of them. It's the Department 56 Snow Babies. Now I know what you're probably thinking. There probably are Snow Babies that probably sell for really good money. This was one of them. It didn't. $4.99. Again, I'm not even 100% sure where we picked this one up at, but we've had it, I feel like, for a little bit. Possibly not since it's in the one bin, but I think we've had it for a while, and it took me a while to get it listed. It just was not one of those ones that I would waste my time with again. Now, I will look up Department 56 stuff in the future because I know Department 56 stuff does sell, but I will not probably pick up the Snow Babies again unless it's a super rare one that sells for a lot of. This next item was actually in a video that we did. It had the Fairy Garden stuff. This happened to be in the box of Fairy Garden stuff. It was a Boy Scouts American Eagle bandana neckerchief, the tie clip, $5.99 plus shipping. We ended up getting the Fairy Garden stuff for ourselves, which we probably could have sold for some decent money, but we kept it for our kids. But this was in the box, so it was just an added bonus for us whenever we went through it. Vintage Tupperware 3-piece Jello mold set, $7.01. Like I've mentioned in previous videos, some Tupperware sells amazing, some of it doesn't, but a lot of it does sell for consistent money, especially when you can pick it up dirt cheap at yard sales. These are the older ones and people just love it. We don't have any use for a Jello mold. My wife does collect Tupperware. We have a ton of it upstairs, but we also sell a good bit of it. Vintage Bachmann 3-train set lot. We picked this up at a local thrift store. We paid, I think, $2. We ended up getting $9.99 plus shipping. We also picked it up alongside some pieces of track that we sold previously too for almost $30. And we still have the power supply for the trains. So we really did well in that lot and super happy. We will always look at vintage train stuff because trains are very popular and people are always trying to pick it. Jvc Camcorder. Now this one was not one of the better ones. I know we just sold one previously too for really good money. But we ended up taking a best offer of $45 plus shipping on this. This one was in good shape. I'm not 100% sure if the screen was perfect. It was a little bit loose. I tried to fix it, but I'm not 100% sure if it even needed fix or if that's how the way it was supposed to be. So shipped this one out, $45 plus shipping. Tupperware again, $7.01 for this vintage yellow colander. Almost tongue-tied on that one. These ones I will always pick up. We can usually find these at yard sales for 50 cents to $1, and they are consistent sellers anywhere from $7 to $10, if not more, depending on the color. Again, another autograph photo. This was a Shawn Michaels promo photo. Had PSA COA with it also. $85 plus shipping on this. Another cool photo, Shawn, especially with it being signed in blue, and it really popped on this photo. Super sad to see this one go, but for 85 bucks, I'll sell it all day. So the next item was this vintage Levi's 555 orange tab jeans, $26.99 plus shipping. We honestly probably could have gotten a lot more for these, but the orange tab was cut. And I didn't notice this when I picked them up, but I picked these up for $2 or $3 at a yard sale. So really made some decent money on these jeans, even though the tab was cut, and I wish I could have got more, but they're heading out. Next item is another autograph photo, Bret Hitman Hart. This had PSA COA along with it, $42.99 plus shipping. I wish this one was signed in blue or a black instead of the silver. It might have made it pop a little bit more, but still a pretty cool shot of Bret putting the sharpshooter. I think it's on Shawn Michaels if I remember right by the photo, or actually Steve Austin. $42.99 plus shipping. And last but not least, more autograph photos. This was a 2-photo lot. Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy, the Hardy Boys, $17 plus shipping. One was a TNA Jeff Hardy photo, promo photo, and the other was a vintage Matt Hardy photo. So for 17 bucks, not a super bad deal, and super happy to see him go. We've had really good luck with photos recently, with signed photos recently, as you could tell by our videos, and something you might see in future videos too. Always take a look for them when you're at yard sales and thrift stores and stuff like that, and even auctions. You can get them fairly cheap. So that is all we have for you for this What's Sold video. Hopefully you can find some great items to sell on all the marketplaces, make a profit for yourself, and maybe keep some items out of the land. Until next time, guys, remember, stay safe, stay healthy, and keep picking, guys. Bye.